is a production of Benny Broadcasting of the Ozarks. Welcome to an electrifying night of Osage Indians basketball. It's time for the pregame show on your Indians hometown radio station, Cool 102.7.
And welcome, everyone, to another presentation of School of the Osage High School Sports. I am Craig Allen alongside Steve Adams, Wild Wild West on the camera here tonight, and Chris Boom Boom Cannon back in the studio as we are here for the first Bank of the Lake pregame show in the Kelly's Court Marina press box, where the School of the Osage Indians travel up to the California Pintos home tonight for the opening of Tri-County Conference play. Also, our first matchup of the season, I guess our second matchup of the season against a district foe, as we saw Southern Boone in the Eugene tournament earlier this year. Osage coming off a victory last Thursday night in Buffalo, where the Indians scored 92 points on the night, bringing home that win to extend their record to 8-4 on the season here so far, Steve.
Yeah, I tell you, what a fun game to watch. I was just reflecting in the days leading up to this game, how spoiled we are, right? Now, you have covered Osage basketball at times where it wasn't so fun. You've covered some seasons that, Osage struggled a bit, and I don't know that I've really seen that. I think we've had winning or close to winning seasons every season I've covered, and what a great opportunity. We just got a great group of kids who not only are great basketball players, but just are great people. And I remember being just a little disappointed the other night that we didn't beat them by more. Yeah. What a great problem to have, right? Man, we just got a great basketball team. Anytime you can put on a show and score 90-plus points, you've got some talent on the floor. What just a great night of basketball for the Osage Indians.
The California Pintos come into tonight losing their last 5 games, but you kind of have to throw that out the windows. The Pintos have always been a difficult opponent for the Indians, especially here on this court. I've seen some pretty crazy games with some wild finishes up here. I remember coming up here, I don't know if that was with you, Steve, or not, a couple years ago, where there was a wild finish at the end, and then California hit a basket with about 4 seconds left to take home the win in that one. So you really can't take any Tri-County Conference opponent for granted. You have to come in and stay focused. And if I'm being brutally honest with the listener and you, Steve, I would say maybe didn't take Buffalo as seriously as they should have. Buffalo came in, they were very gamey, they fought hard, and they made it difficult for the Indians at times, winning multiple quarters last Thursday night. Now, Osage did bring home the big win that night, but you got to come out every night. You got a target on your back after being the Tri-County Conference champions last year. Teams like this in California are looking to take their shot against you. They want to take you down after a couple years of losses. You have to take every opponent that you come out on the floor against serious.
As I remember watching Osage play California, the common factor there is California just is very good at slowing us down, and they're going to want to do that tonight. You got Osage. We are averaging 3 points a game. California is only scoring 51 points a game. So they're going to have to find some way to limit those possessions, limit our opportunities. If you look on paper, there's all kinds of evidence that Osage on paper should win this game. Again, we're scoring 73 points a game to their 51. We're holding opponents to 54. They're holding opponents to 56. So we're averaging a 19-point win every time we go out and take the floor, whereas California is averaging a 5-point loss. You look at the common opponents. We've got 4 common opponents at this point in the season. We beat Fatima by 12. They lost to Fatima by 24. We both beat Lynn. We beat St. James by 26. They lost to St. James by 22. We beat Tipton by 36. They lost to Tipton by 19. So there's a lot of reasons why we look like we're going to be the winner tonight, but it's not played on paper. You got to play it on the hardwood.
It is the first Bank of the Lake pregame show here for the School of the Osage Indians. You can catch the basketball action all season long right here for free on 102.7, or you can go to MoSportsZone.com and find a live video broadcast there synced up with our radio broadcast. You can also find other local area teams there, including Versailles, Tipton, Stover, Camdenton, Eldon, and everyone around in the area, Eugene as well. And you can find it on YouTube. Just search MoSportsZone on YouTube, or if none of those work out for you, you can go right to the Cool 102.7 Facebook page and watch the game live there as well. No shortage of opportunities to watch this School of the Osage Indian team live this season. And as Steve said, this is a fun team to watch. This was a 3-game night, of course, conference play. The freshman team falling short in their bid to get off on the right foot tonight, but JV came up with a big win earlier, and now the varsity looking to back up that junior varsity win and bring home a win in conference tonight and get off on the right foot here in the Tri-County Conference as we set sail on the 2026 portion of this season for the Indians.
Hey, you remember the score last year?
No, I don't.
50-44. We beat them by 6. So just evidence that California, they got some magic on us. They can slow us down. We'll see how we come out swinging tonight.
Of course, that's going to be something that these coaches have probably prepared for and got this team ready for, and not trying to be slowed down tonight and kind of working that pace up. So we'll see how that plays out here. We'll take a break as we get set for the national anthem. We'll come back with starting lineups and your opening tip. You are listening to School of the Osage Indian Basketball right here on Cool 102.7 Sports.
There's a place where you're treated with honesty and respect. A place that believes in you and your community too. A place that wants to help you grow and succeed. A place that is built on giving you friendly, reliable service tailored to you. That place is Mid-America Bank.
We're a bank that's good for you and your community too. Mid-America Bank.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
At DL Truck and Trailer Outfitters, they build trailers tough enough for every season. Built to last and built for you. From utility trailers to heavy-duty trailers, they've got the perfect fit for your to-do list. If you need a trailer just for a day, week, or month, DL Truck and Trailer Outfitters offers flexible rental options to fit your needs. Check out their large selection today. DL Truck and Trailer Outfitters, located at the Highway 17 junction in Eugene. The season's over, and it's a great time to inspect your dock for any damage. Dam Steel and CWD Supply have everything you'll need to get your dock back to like-new condition. From cables and clamps to bumpers and structural integrity, they've got you covered. Make sure your dock is ready before another season takes the toll. Located right on D Road in Osage Beach. Stop by or call them today. Dam Steel and CWD Supply, your trusted steel and dock people since 1982. Don't wait. Schedule your dock inspection now.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance. The no-problem people. At 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
It's the countdown to tip-off. Back to the Osage Indians pregame show on your Indians' hometown radio station, Cool 102.7.
Back here in California, Missouri for School of the Osage High School Basketball live on MoSportsZone.com and right here on your radio dial at 102.7. Starting lineups being introduced in the School of the Osage Indians. Already out on the floor, Steve.
No changes in the starting lineup for the Indians. We've got the Blake Show senior Blake Harrison. We've got the gunslinger junior Jackson Long. We've got the magician senior Maverick Trusty. We've got the attorney at ball senior Luke Wolf. And we've got the floor general junior Tanner Willoughby.
And for the home California Pinto senior Hayden Oliver, Aiden Fitzwater, a sophomore, as well as Eli Porter, a junior, Blaine Cushion, a senior, and Landon Dunham, a senior. It's the Indians and the Pintos live here in California. And that was the first Bank of the Lake pregame show. Score tied up at 0, 8 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Brought to you by Rock Island Insurance.
And you're on it. Score and time. Well done.
And on the opening tip, that ball knocked out of bounds. They say it was touched by Willoughby. No. Then is it a jump ball? No. It is 7:59 left to go here in the first quarter. Tied up at 0, Steve.
We're having some conversation here about whose ball it is, and it's...
I mean, he tipped it out of bounds. So it'll be a baseline inbound coming up for the Indians. Here we go. Willoughby set to inbound it on the baseline. Looking to go into Harrison and throws it off the back of the backboard. So a turnover back to the Pintos.
Interesting start here. First few minutes, 0-0, 7:56.
We're underway here in this first quarter. This is Dunham with it, picking up his dribble out on the perimeter, picked up by Harrison. Gives it over to Cushion. Now Fitzwater hands it off to Porter. Goes back inside. Oliver gets it, now kicks it back out. Osage sticking with their man-to-man defense. Trying to go right at Willoughby. On the interior is Oliver. Ball's off. Rebound goes off of a California player and back to the Indians. Now Harrison. One lane to the other. Kicks it out. Long gets it. Three-pointer up. Front iron. No good. Fight for the board. Harrison has it. Falling out of bounds. Saves it back into Maverick. Now Maverick will take a long three for the Indians. Back iron. No good. Long rebound comes out to Oliver. Still tied up at 0. Coming up on 7 minutes to go here in the first. Oliver over to Porter. He's picked up by Willoughby. Now back up top. Maverick on defense. Working against Fitzwater. Lost a handle on it. Willoughby had it. And now he lost it. Ball almost going out of bounds, but saved by the Pintos. As we try and see who will score first in this one. Wolf sticks his hand in the passing lane. Trusty comes up with the steal, kicks it up ahead to Jackson Long. Misses the finger roll, but right place, right time. Luke Wolf for the putback. Osage on the board, 2-0, 6:42 left to go in the first. Now working the baseline, got a step on his defender. Nobody down there, good isolation. Eli Porter ties this one up at 2. Now Long, he'll step into another triple. Right iron, no good. Wolf has the rebound, has to save it back in, but throws it right to Oliver for the Pintos. And Osage struggling to get their shots to fall here early on.
Jackson Long likes to kind of get that heat check early. He's coming out 0-2 so far from three-point land, but he'll warm it up.
Now Oliver working the baseline. Gets the shot up off the glass and good. Maverick with it, gets a screen. Trying to go inside to Wolf. Tough passing lane. That pass tip knocked around. California comes up with the steal. Now back behind the defense, Oliver gets to a spot. Harrison with the block, gets the rebound. Harrison pushing it back the other way. 2-on-1, hands it off to Willoughby. Left-hand finish at the rim. Harrison forces the turnover on one end, brings it down, and gives it off to Willoughby for the finish to tie this one up at 4. 5:36 left to go here in the first. This is Dunham with it. He hands it off to Fitzwater on the wing. Long knockdown on a screen. Three-pointer up off the glass, no good. Trusty lost it as he tries to come down the floor. Ball goes out of bounds, but before it can be saved back in, sideline out of bounds, stays with the Indians. Just a little disjointed early on, Steve. Offensively and defensively.
No argument there here.
Long to Harrison. Hands it off to Maverick. They're going to try and find Harrison down on the block. Couldn't quite get it there in time. Now Maverick with it. Inside to Blake. Tough passing lane just off of Harrison's fingertips, out of bounds. Back to the Pintos. I don't like what I've seen from Osage here in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, we got 3 turnovers already here in the opening moments of this game. Got to tighten it up.
And really 3 turnovers on 3 unforced. Tough baseline jumper, no good. Long weak side rebound. They'll bring it up past the timeline. Gives it over to Maverick. Maverick pump fakes the 3. Gives it to Harrison at 15. Harrison fakes the handoff, goes right to the basket, absorbs the contact. Can't get the shot to fall, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Score still tied, 4-4. 4:43 left in this first period here.
That'll bring Harrison to the free throw line. Harrison had a pretty good night last Thursday night in Buffalo. Actually bumped his points per game average back up to 19 this season.
27 the other night, right?
Indeed. First free throw for him is good. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say the same thing. Knocks the first one down.
Averaging a double-double this season, 11.7 rebounds, 75% free throw shooter. Second one on its way. And it is good as well. Put Osage back in front, 6-4, 4:43 left to go in the first. Brought to you by Rock Island Insurance. Pass tip by Long. California retains possession, though. Fitzwater on the wing. Now up top to Porter. Works off a screen, gives it back inside to Dunham. Dunham can't finish. Willoughby has the rebound, an extremely late call. They're going to say 2 free throws, but it sure seemed like that call came well after the shot.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that play had moved on and continued. We'd had somebody rebounding the ball here, and we were playing on.
Instead, Luke Wolf called for the foul, and 2 free throws coming up for the Pintos. First free throw, no good. It's Landon Dunham at the free throw line. 4:23 left to go here in this first quarter, brought to you by Rock Island Insurance. Second free throw up and good, makes it a 1-point game. Willoughby walks it up past half court. Sets the screen for Harrison. Harrison over to Wolf. Wolf backing in Oliver. Tries to put up a shot that's contested. Going out of bounds. Fight for the basketball. They say off Osage, out of bounds, back to California.
Luke Wolf there in just a difficult position right there on the block. They played pretty tight defense. Harrison trying to get there and get that loose ball. Just couldn't do it and stay in bounds.
Now California takes the lead off a handoff inside. Osage switching to a zone. And California finding their shot on the interior. Wolf with it up top. Hands it off to Long. Long loses a handle on it. Now regathers it. Now here comes a double team. Long loses it on the deck. And California has the steal. And right to the basket they go. 9-6. And Osage has looked out of sorts in this first quarter. 3:30 left to go. Maverick into the lane, lost a handle on it. Gathers himself, goes up for the shot. No good, but he's fouled and will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Foul on Oliver, his first of the night.
Maverick also a pretty good game last Thursday night in Buffalo.
He got 20, I believe.
Bringing his scoring average up to 10.8 per game. Came into the night in 3:33 left to go here in the first. Brought to you by Rock Island Insurance. Osage down 9-6 early on.
Brady Clark and Ethan Wall on the floor. Trusty makes the second. 7-9 in favor of the Pintos. 3:29 left in this first period.
This is Porter with it, working the baseline. Kicks it over to Oliver. Three's up. Rims off. No good. But Dunham there for the offensive rebound and putback. They're going to say a foul on the putback, and I got to be blatantly honest with you. Did not see a foul there.
So that's Blake Harrison with his first.
He was standing there to grab the rebound.
Yeah, and Dunham has been the beneficiary of a couple of these calls here. The one just a couple possessions ago, just a late call, and this one maybe a little bit of a phantom call here. He knocks down the first free throw.
10-7 early on. .317 left to go in the first. Second free throw good. It's a 4-point game for California right now.
3:15 left in this first period.
Maverick has it out on the perimeter, gives it over to Harrison. Harrison working against Dunham. Gets a step, finds Wall right at the basket, and he takes a lot of contact, but gets it to go. Now, how is that not a foul? You know, I'm not going to be that guy.
Wall's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, 2 Indian defenders collide on the backdoor cut, and it's an easy layup for Oliver. Trying to switch on every screen, and they run right into one another, and Oliver finishes the easy layup. Now Clark with it on the wing. Into the lane. Over to Maverick. Across the lane. 3-pointer up from him and good.
Oh, man, that was a great shot. Nice dagger there by the Magician.
Now, play set up by Clark, getting into the interior of that defense and then kicking it out.
13-12 in favor of the Pintos here. 2:14 left in this first quarter.
Trying to throw another backdoor. Maverick Trusty read that one, though. Gets in the passing lane. Off California. Out of bounds. Turnover. Back to the Indians.
We got the motor. Tyler Marshall coming on the floor. Jackson Long, the gunslinger, going to take a breather.
Osage a chance to jump back out in front here. Down by 1 with 2:08 left to go in the first. Harrison with it up top. Picked up by Dunham. Hands it off to Maverick. Now going back inside to Harrison. He goes to work. Tough shot on the glass. Found the right angle and gets it to go. And California, Steve, they're switching. They're man-to-man, and they are switching on every screen, too. And they're trying to get Harrison into a favorable matchup down on the block. They found the matchup they wanted right there, and a really tough finish, but a good finish from Blake Harrison to put Osage back in front by 1.
Yeah, did a great job carving out some real estate there, getting some room on the block, and then just a pretty shot off the glass.
Fitzwater on the baseline. Tries to go inside, pass tip, stolen. Clark winds up with it. Now goes to Wall on the baseline. Back up top to Maverick, and he'll take another long triple. Front iron, no good. Wide open for the rebound and putback is Blake Harrison, though. No one near him, and he's able to put that one in and put Osage back up by 3. 1:16 left to go here in the first.
Harrison's got 6 here early.
This is Jet Rutledge with it now as he gives it over to Porter. Trying to find that backdoor cut. Osage really going to need to communicate well on those screens away from the basketball. Good defense there from Ethan Wall. I think he got a hand on it, and before Clark can move down the floor, he is fouled.
That was on Fitzwater there, his first of the night for California. We got Blake Harrison here. Baseline inbounds on the far end of the floor. 16-13 in favor of Osage now. Playing our final minute of this first quarter.
Going inside to Harrison. Pump fakes, gets the defender off the floor, can't finish at the rim, but he'll go to the free throw line 4-2.
Hayes for California with his first foul of the night there.
Apologies for the stream. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties with the video portion. Work on getting that back up for you.
Harrison misses his first. Got one more coming. Knocks that one down.
Second free throw good, makes it a 4-point game. California with the basketball, trying to cut into this lead now as Osage put a little bit of a run together, get themselves back out in front.
Yeah, Osage scoring the last 8 points, and the Californians are putting a stop to that. Porter going right to the rack there. He's got 4 of the night, 17-15 in favor of Osage. We got about 15 seconds left in this first quarter.
Clark with it, goes inside the Wall. Wall trying to find a backdoor cut to Marshall. Pass mishandled. California has it with 5 seconds left. Now Dunham turns, fires up a half-court shot, no good, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Osage up by 2, 17-15 after 1. We'll take a break, come back with a second after this. You're listening to Cool 102.7 Sports.
Since 1977, Kelly's Port has been the trusted name for boating at Lake of the Ozarks. Whether you're chasing fun with the best selection of Bennington pontoons or cruising into the sunset on a luxurious Tiara yacht, Kelly's Port has the answers to your boating dreams. They're the #1 Regal Boats dealer in the nation. Plus, they carry Ski Nautique and Grady White. Sales, service, financing, storage. They've got it all. Kelly's Port in Osage Beach and on the 19.5-mile marker. Rock Island Insurance, the pro team for your insurance needs. At Rock Island, they keep you on track.
Handing off to Brady Clark. Brady Clark to long down to Harrison just outside the block. Makes a strong turn towards his left. Ends up with Ethan Wall. Brady Clark with the 3 just short. California with the rebound coming back this way. Hayes with the ball there, defended by Wall. Hands it off to Oliver. Oliver to Rutledge. Porter going up strong against Harrison, gets it to fall. California up by 2. 17-19, 6:37 left in this quarter. Turnover here. Rutledge coming back the other way.
And now California out in front, 21-17, putting together a little bit of a run here in the second quarter.
Who got that one? I missed it.
Number 24. Wall with it down on the block. He throws it up at the rim and gets it to fall. I think the basket counts there. And it is going to count the basket. And he'll go to the line for one more.